You're listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.
Korea's only startup with Level 4 drone swarm control just raised over 100 billion won, about $81 million, and it's aiming at defense contracts, not drone shows. A skincare startup just raised its own revenue guidance to 3 trillion won for the year. 3 Korean data ventures just found a new revenue stream, selling the data AI models need to learn. And one Thai industrial park CEO has a blunt message for Korean founders: you move too slowly. It's Thursday, August 6th. Let's look at what this means for startups and entrepreneurs in Korea. Pablo Aviation has spent since 2018 building drone swarm control technology, moving from drone light shows into defense and aircraft inspection contracts as it prepares for another IPO attempt. Meanwhile, Korean ventures that built their reputations in other fields, OCR software, predictive maintenance, translation, are pivoting into selling AI training data as a new revenue line. At the same time, a foreign industrial park operator in Thailand is warning that Korean companies move too slowly on investment decisions compared to Chinese rivals exporting entire manufacturing ecosystems into Southeast Asia. Here's what the numbers show. Pablo Aviation has raised 112.5 billion won, about $81 million to date, and plans to attempt an IPO late this year or early next. The company's self-destruct drone costs under 10 million won versus hundreds of millions of won for competitors' products, and it's working toward full domestic parts sourcing from its current 70% localization rate. FLITO signed 2 data export deals with global big tech companies worth 31.55 billion won, about $22.7 million, in June alone, already exceeding its entire 2025 data revenue of 21.78 billion won. Hatch Tech is targeting 76.4 billion won, about $55 million in revenue by 2030, up from 14 billion won last year, as it diversifies beyond smartphone sensors into robotics, EVs, and healthcare. Thai foreign investment applications from Chinese companies rose 9-fold, from 108 filings in 2021 to 982 last year, with investment value reaching roughly 25 trillion won. APR raised its 2026 revenue guidance to 3 trillion won after posting 134.2% year-on-year growth to 767.5 billion won in the second quarter. So, what does this mean for founders? Earlier, we said Pablo Aviation raised over 100 billion won aiming at defense, not drone shows. Here's what that actually means for you. Category-defining hardware startups in Korea can still raise serious capital once they move up the value chain from entertainment to infrastructure and defense. The data monetization pivot at FLITO and similar ventures shows a repeatable playbook. Internal tools built for one product can become standalone revenue lines once AI training data demand is proven. The Thailand comparison is a warning, not a compliment. If Chinese founders can close site deals in days, while Korean teams wait on headquarters approval, speed itself becomes a competitive disadvantage in Southeast Asia expansion. That's today's AI Prism. Founders. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a Won IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.